There's nothing here that I have said or that I'm going to say that we all don't know. We know the level of despair, but you know what? The political system as it is would rather we not discuss it. Because they're not having a conversation about the poor, they're not having a conversation about the near poor, they're not having a conversation about the fact that 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. They're not talking about the fact that 60% of Americans couldn't afford an unexpected $400 expenditure. And what they're really not talking about is the fact that the reason we don't have universal health care is because of the insurance companies, and the reason Americans are rationing their insulin is because of the pharmaceutical companies, and the reason we worry about the quality of our food and the quality of our air and the quality of our water is because of big food and big agricultural companies and big chemical companies. The reason we don't have common gun safety laws is because of the greed of the gun manufacturers. The reason we have young people in America today who say, under normal circumstances, I would be thinking of having children. But given the safety of the planet, given the possibility of the inhabitability of this planet over the next few years, I don't even feel it would be responsible to have a child. No, that is not normal, and it is only because of the greed of big oil. And we have a foreign policy that is dominated by the greed of the military-industrial complex. Even though 60 Minutes, and you can't get more mainstream than 60 Minutes, they just did an expose about how the defense contractors are price gouging the military. The military has been left to just regulate itself. All of these industries, regulate yourself. Let us throw you a few $billion, guys, so that you can have more, even though you're already making billions of dollars. As Martin Luther King said, if they give it to the poor, they call it a handout. If they give it to the rich, they call it a subsidy.